Hi, I'm Ryan from Internet Products, and in this video I'm going to go over the new SBD Powerlifting Knee Sleeves. SBD released these as an upgraded version of their original 7mm knee sleeves that have been on the market for about 10 years now. There are now 3 versions of the SBD knee sleeves: the original 7mm version, the 5mm weightlifting version, and these new heavier duty 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves. Their design is nearly identical to the original knee sleeves, so they're made with the maximum allowable specifications by the IPF, which means that all sizes are 7mm thick and 30 centimeters tall. They are sided design as well, so each knee sleeve has a tag in it indicating if it's a left or a right knee sleeve. The spiral design of the seam in the back is made to match the anatomical design of your knee, and so that should make it more comfortable and also provide better support when worn on the correct knees. This is where the similarities with the old knee sleeves ends. These new sleeves are much heavier neoprene and feel more substantial in the hand. They're now using a high-grade, high-density 7mm neoprene. That said, they're still stretchier than other stiff knee sleeves in the market, and this is to ensure that the knee sleeve actually moves with your body and stays in contact at the bottom of the squat, where you really want to ensure that there's good compression on the muscle and joint. They've also changed the outer material. Whereas the old knee sleeves had a cotton outer material, these new knee sleeves have a rough technical fabric that is both more abrasion resistant as well as a 4-way stretch, again ensuring the sleeve's longevity as well as optimal compression throughout the entire range of motion. They've also added an antimicrobial treatment to the sleeves to help combat stinky knee sleeve syndrome. That said, if you need to wash the knee sleeves, they should be washed by hand and air dried. They shouldn't be put in a machine, as a spin cycle can destroy the knee sleeves, and we have seen this happen a number of times on the old sleeves. We recommend putting them into a sink of warm water with a bit of dish soap and baking soda, agitate them by hand for a minute or two, and then allow them to soak for a few hours. Then rinse thoroughly with fresh water and stand them up to air dry. I usually put mine in the south window with the sun to really let them dry well. The major benefit of these over the original knee sleeves is going to be the extra compression and rebound they offer. Their high density material really feels like it hugs the knees better and provides more support and rebound. They're definitely targeted at high performance athletes looking to put the maximum weight on the bar. They obviously also provide the joint warmth benefits you'd expect from any other pair of good knee sleeves. These knee sleeves are manufactured with heavy weight seams and edging to make sure they stand up to the most aggressive training. They will not stretch out over time, and neoprene will actually stiffen up over time with heating and cooling cycles. So the longer you wear them, the better they get. We recommend standing them up like a tube to dry after you train, to both allow them to dry out well, to reduce the stink, as well as to encourage them to stiffen in this shape. Just like the original knee sleeves, these come in 11 sizes, all the way from triple extra small up to 5 extra large. We haven't ordered any triple extra small knee sleeves, and to be honest, I don't expect to. I don't recall selling any of the older knee sleeves, and these ones being even more compressive and harder to get on, I don't know who actually might use a triple extra small. I found that I'm comfortable in the same size sleeve that I used to use in the old version, but I didn't size down super aggressively on like some do, so your mileage may vary. We would recommend going with a size guide and not trying to size these down. The size chart that I've shown on the screen here and can also be found on our product page is your best chance of finding the right size. You need to measure around your kneecap while seated with your legs straight but relaxed. Then measure your calf at the largest point. If your calf measurement is more than 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches larger than the knee measurement, then we would recommend using that measurement instead. Compare your measurements with the size chart. If this is your first pair of knee sleeves, then we'd recommend going with the size indicated. To put the knee sleeves on, we recommend folding them in half to help reduce the friction when trying to pull them up your leg. Then while sitting down, slip the folded knee sleeve over your foot and grab the bottom of the sleeve, both pieces. Bend your knee while pulling the knee sleeve up, push your heel away from you. The sleeve should slide up past your calf nicely. Once you get the top of the folded sleeve lined with the middle of your kneecap, fold the top of the sleeve back over and you should be good to go. If you still struggle to get them over your calf, you can do a slightly modified version of this, folding the top of the sleeve down 3/4 of the way and then folding the bottom of the sleeve up over the top of the sleeve. And this should make a smaller package and make it easier to pull up. Remember though, that getting the sleeve on is only half the battle. After you train and your calves are likely now swollen, you're gonna have to get these off. These sleeves are different from the original sleeves and have a rough outer material, making them tougher to get off. You may need help getting them off. We would recommend the same method of folding them down and then pulling them straight over like a sock. However, the material will friction against itself, making it more difficult to slide them over. We found that putting something over the sleeve before pulling them down can help reduce this friction and make it easier to get them off. You could use an oversized deadlift sock that reaches your kneecap, Or in the case of my example here, I'm using an old pair of bench shirt slippers, which I had laying around. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below or reach out to us on our website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.